Drive ignition.
This is Actar's Reviews, from anime to figures and beyond. Hey, this is Actar and you're watching another episode of Actar's Toy Reviews. Today we're going to take a look at the Legends class or Easy Collection's Devastator figure from the movie Transformers Revenge of the Fallen. Crossing the line between Japanese exclusives and Transformers figures, this is an exclusive to the Japan release by Takara Tomy and not by Hasbro. But seriously, this is the definitive toy of Devastator that you can get. Not only do the figures transform from their individual robot modes to their individual vehicle modes, but they also combine into Devastator. So let's just start off with Scavenger. He is looking fantastic and he looks much better than the Voyager class version, even though the figures have a lack of detail, but all the lack of detail is pretty much excusable due to the fact that they are Legends class figures. The wheels do roll and it actually balances pretty well on any tabletop. So to transform him into his alternate mode, first of all you have to take his wheels and slide them out to the sides so that they can actually be placed side by side. We take the two threads and pull them down. Take the two pieces and connect them together, and at the same time connect the front end shovel here. The wheels move to the back, the threads move up to cover the wheels, and we have to rotate these two pieces together and peg them in place. Bring the two wheels up and all the way in, and here we have Scavenger's alternate mode of hydraulic mining excavator. So here we have a LongHaul. Transform him into his alternate mode. First take his 2 feet and flip them up. We peg the 2 feet together, the 2 legs together. Take the arms, bring them forward and peg them together to form the bed of the dump truck. Take them, rotate it up. Take the feet, rotate it up. Rotate them up and peg them into the bottom. Here we have the Caterpillar dump truck. And here we have Rampage. Rampage's robot mode is arguably the weakest in the Legends Constructicons set. As you can see, it's actually represented, it's supposed to be represented in his jackhammer mode, but you can rotate these 2 threads down to simulate feet, and he balances really well. Transform him into his alternate mode. We take the two sides of the arms and rotate them forwards. Flip the head down. Take this piece, rotate it up, and slide it all the way back to form the bottom of the threads. Make sure that it's locked in place. Take the arms, rotate them down to the sides, and simply connect the front part of the bulldozer. And here we have Rampage's alternate mode of a yellow Caterpillar D9 bulldozer. Here we have a Scrapper. To transform him into his alternate mode, we rotate the feet. We take the arms and straighten them out and slide them all the way forwards and connect them together. Next we bring the 2 legs forwards and connect them together. Last but not least, we take his head and flip it down to form the cab of the yellow Caterpillar 992G scoop loader. And here we have Hightower. Now Hightower's robot mode wasn't shown in any of the concept art, nor was it shown in the movie, and it's supposedly not to have an alternate mode, but it's actually very bestial and reminds me of a scorpion. Even has a little hook weapon over here at the back. Let's transform him into your alternate mode. We rotate the threads into place. Rotate the threads into place. Take the front section of the robot mode and fold it down. Take the 2 sides of the threads and fold them into position. We take the hook weapon, fold it up, and hide it in the tower. We take this hook and fold it down. And here we have Hightower's alternate mode of a yellow Cobalco crawler crane. Bringing MixMaster into the picture, it's a great representation of the original CGI model. The only problem is that it has kibble, and the kibble takes the form of Devastator's face. But it does make for a very good support when you want to balance him on your desk. So let's transform him into his alternate mode. We take the Devastator head and bring it all the way around. We take the front of the legs and bring them all the way around. We take his arms and we fold them up to form the back of the cement mixer. And we do the same to the other side. We lock them in place. We take the front section of the truck and lock it in place as well. And here we have MixMaster's alternate mode of a mech concrete mixer. Overload wasn't included in the $100 Supreme Devastator Combiner set, and that version is actually not accurate, because in the movie itself and in all the concept art we see Overload, the 7th Constructicon, making an appearance, and that is a really good reason for you to get the Easy Collections, the Legends class Devastator Combiner set, if you want an accurate version of Devastator. And to transform Overload into his alternate mode, we take the two legs and push them together. We take the arms, bring them up, bring this spike forwards. We take the two arms and peg them into place. Bring it up and lock it into place. And here we have Overload's alternate mode of a Komatsu articulated dump truck. We are going to combine all the Legends class figures into the mighty Legends class Devastator. So let's just start off with Scavenger. First we take the two back pieces and split them apart. Rotate these two pieces back. Take the two halves of the front section and split them apart. And we're kind of like transforming him into his robot mode. Take the two threads and fold them to the fold them in front. And here we have a Scavenger ready to be combined. So let's just set him aside for now. Next we have Overload. Overload is pretty much the easiest of all of them to transform into his combiner piece. Well, perhaps maybe save Scrapper. Take the arms and fold them forwards. And there we have it. Here is Scrapper in his combiner piece. For Hightower, all you have to do is to bring these two pieces to the front, the head and arms of the robot mode, I should say, to the front, and that's all for Hightower. For Scrapper, the other arm of Devastator, we have to split his legs open, rotate his feet, and bring them together again. And that's all for Scrapper. What we have to do for Rampage, we have to actually split the front first. Take this piece and bring it all the way down to the front. And as you can see, this forms Devastator's feet. Take the two arms and collapse them back together. And here we have one of the 2 feet of Devastator. Now as for LongHaul, he's pretty much the same as Rampage, in the sense that all you have to do is to fold this up, take the bed of the dump truck, flip it forwards, and here we have the right foot of Devastator. And last but not least, we have MixMaster that forms the head of Devastator, and all you have to do is to bring the entire front section of MixMaster forwards, and this reveals Devastator's head. First, let's combine the two torso pieces together, which is made up of a Scavenger and Overload. What we have to do is to slide these two threads into these two pieces on the side of Overload. And you have to connect these two sections around the two wheels of Scavenger. And there we have the torso piece of Devastator. So next, to form the legs of Devastator, we take LongHaul and connect this peg into this socket over here. We do the same thing for Rampage. We have the two arms, and we simply just peg them into the sides, into the arm sockets over here. Same thing. We have to slide these two sections into these two holes at the back of MixMaster. The fact that these Legends class figures are capable of getting the individual robot modes, individual vehicle modes, and then combining into Devastator is really an engineering feat. First of all, his head has a full range of articulation there. It is on a ball joint. His arms can move side to side, and you can rotate at the elbow. And the same goes for the other arm. And as for feet, and as for his legs, you can rotate side to side. There is actual knee movement. And his feet can move as well. I absolutely love this figure and highly recommend that all of you get him as well. So the Zacks are saying, see you guys in the next episode.